Hey everyone, this is my classroom, room 200. I teach 10th grade World Studies English. The first thing you'll probably notice when you walk into my room is the right hand side of my board. This is where I keep all of the information the students need for the day. So I have my standard up there, followed by the objective. Below that are the success skills, the little steps the students need to take to acquire and reach the objective. On the upper right hand corner I have 1001 things every teen should know before they leave home. These are just little pieces of advice, some practical, some really philosophical. The students really like them, and I will start my lesson off with one of those, and then the homework is found in the lower right hand corner. Right next to that are my classroom norms. So I got these from a conference over the summer, but that top one, show empathy, is one that I created. That's really important to me, and I'm always talking to the kids about being empathetic towards each other, so I feel like that helps really promote a nice classroom environment. Right next to that is my homework tray, so students know that when they come to class they need to turn their homework into this tray. I usually have instructions on the board, and so it's ordered by class, and it's a nice efficient way to collect homework. Up here is my smartboard projector, and today we are working on creating classroom norms for our Socratic seminars. Students assessing what they did well and what we can improve on. This is my desk, so I have my dot cam here, which I use a lot for annotation and just writing down students' ideas as we're having classroom discussion. I keep a filing tray over here in the corner, and this is really helpful for me because I'll put all the instructional materials I'm using for the day so I can easily grab them, usually keep them right on top of the filing cabinet. But then I also keep instructional materials there for students who are absent, so they can come get it from me and do the work they need to make up. Up top I also have work that needs to return to students, also organized by period, so that helps keep me on track. All my emergency contact numbers, and then also the bell schedule to keep me on track in case I need that stuff while class is in session. I have my first piece of Mr. Smith artwork, which I'm sure I'll accumulate a lot over the coming years. If you take a look at my desks, you'll notice that I have them set up in rows, and everyone has a pair. So I do a lot of group work, a lot of collaborative work in here. I'll have students turn and talk to their partner as we're having class discussion. These desks are really nice because you can move them into groups of 4, which I do on occasion, but I've got a lot of positive feedback from students saying that they like having a partner and having different perspectives and opinions as they're working on difficult concepts. And then I have 2 groups of 3 in the back just in case I have an odd amount of students in my room, and then also I have a co-teacher in several of my classes who can take students back there and help them work if they need extra space to think, especially when we're doing writing. Along the wall here I have some student work. We just set our classroom guidelines for our Socratic seminar. So they did a really nice job with that, some very creative posters. Along the back is a shelf where I keep the interactive readers for the students, so those are also nice because they can annotate in them. They're theirs for the year, so helps them be active and active readers and really engage with material. In the back of the room is my supply table, and so I have markers, highlighters, pens. Usually that tray is filled with paper, but I just ran out. My pencil sharpener, and then also my 3-hole punch and some dictionaries. So students know if they forget those materials, they can just come back to the back table. They don't have to ask me, interrupt class. Just grab that and take what they need. I also have some more student work up here. Still need to fill out that right side of the board, but this is from a unit we just did on stereotypes. So students were working on defining key vocabulary words in that unit. In the back here I have my 2 large cabinets where I keep additional instructional materials and also additional supplies. And then as you exit my room I have a bookcase where I keep textbooks for the students. They have a copy at home so they don't have to drag them back and forth, so that's nice for them. I have a few inspirational posters up here. And then whenever you walk into my classroom, I always have music playing at the beginning of the period, so students walk in. Sometimes I try to make it relate directly to the lesson. Sometimes it's just upbeat music, and I feel like that also helps create a nice classroom atmosphere. All right, thanks for taking my tour.